Sorry about that, guys. I realized that our post was not public. It was just for friends, so we had to change that up. We have John Dario, I believe, on lane 1. Celeste is on lane 2. It's 25 to box 3. Hi, Dimitri. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for tuning in. At Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire, we're in the elimination bracket. 25 teams going down to the top 3. Going from 25 to 19 to 8. I'm sorry, 25 to 18 to 9 to 6 to 3. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for tuning back in. We've moved over to the other side of the bowling alley. We're on lanes 1 and 2 now. John and Karen will be up after John and Faye. They're on lane 1. Celeste and Rick are on lane 2, followed by Sonia and Corey. Please share this live to your personal Facebook pages and to any groups that you're aware of. We'd really love for more people to be part of the teams, be part of the Canadian group. We started at 9 a.m. today. Pulled 5 qualifying strings. Out of 2019's 25 were taken, and luckily we were number 25. John finished his first half with a 50. Celeste finishes with a 51. Faye is starting off with a 10 box. Rick is starting off with a 9. We have Faye Sawyer on the left and Rick Martell on the right.
Well, if you need to subscribe, just let me know. I'll add you. I can have that.
I put it on this morning, and if I'd done it like last night, maybe I could. I'll add this.
Nice ball by Rick. There's a spare up there. Alright, Faye finishes her second box with a 9. Rick has a spare. Both are on a 19. Came back.
No, I was just getting money for my car.
Hi Jenna, hi Michelle, hi Madison. Thank you for tuning in.
So where are you from?
So originally New Hampshire, but I live in Gloucester. Gloucester?
Oh, cool town.
Yeah. So it's so fun. Lived there with my boyfriend. He's a fisherman. Yeah. We got into bowling like a year ago and just got very, very into it. We
Faye and Rick both get a spare.
So right now we're still at the point, even with our friend Steve, where like my boyfriend had a different tournament today, so I played with our friend Steve. And we're still at that point where we're like just trying to like make it to the next round.
Earlier today I mentioned that the King of Kings at Riverwalk is happening, and a friend of ours named Davey was the King of Kings, King of the River.
Were you in the tournament?
No,
Hi Ryan, thanks for tuning in.
you know, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years ago. But I have arthritis in my right hand. And it's not that I
They
can't
got a
bowl,
6 fill on that
but
spare.
periodically, it just says, fuck you, I'm doing what I want.
Yeah, it makes it hard. In like 5 games, you're like, I don't want to be in pain. It's a Sunday, like, you know. It's a Sunday, I'd rather just come and enjoy and watch.
You know, some days I do better than others.
Yeah.
Faye finishes out her 4th box with a 45. Rick has a 50.
Someday.
Neither are on marks when they're going into their 5th box.
I love Rocky Neck and Glasgow. I haven't been down there. It's been a while since I've been down there.
Hi Jenna, thanks
One
for
of the
tuning in.
lady that does a lot of framing for me from there.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great channel. I moved
No,
there
when it comes to photography and photo, I mean,
I honestly don't know.
no, it's one of those photographers. By far, Rockport's right behind it.
absolutely gorgeous area.
Huh?
Absolutely gorgeous area. I had lived in Boston 10 years before I moved up there. And I remember being like so excited because I had outside space in Boston to look at concrete. And then I moved to Boston.
Ah, just missed it. All right, Rick finishes out his half very strong with a 57. Faye just as strong with a 53. All right, Karen Dumais is up on the left lane, lane number 1 in the green shirt. That would be my mother-in-law. And we have Sonia getting up on lane 2 on the right. And we're at a mixed doubles tournament today. Mixed doubles, so 4 people are on a lane, but there's 2 teams on a lane. They're not one team, they're 2. So John and Faye are together. Karen and John are together. We have Sonia and Corey, Celeste and Rick.
Before I was a twinkle in my parents' eye.
Yep, I know the line. Way before.
Good first pitch by Karen.
It is nice. I feel like it's nice. I was born and raised in New Hampshire, in Guilford, right up on Lake Winnebago. And it's so different, you know, coming out of a city and being like, alright. You can breathe every once in a while.
I've lived here 40 years.
I can't hear you.
Right around the Manchester area.
Hi Christy, thanks for joining. Karen gets a 9 in the first box. Sonia gets a 8.
I lived in the Dogtown. I lived in the apartment.
It is.
Hey, now we gotta step away because it's picking us up.
There's a little meter that shows, and you were just talking, it was showing it. It's okay. I just don't want your whole conversation broadcast live. Ah, hard split for Karen. Thank you everyone tuning in. If you could share to your personal pages, any Candlepin chat pages or state pages that you'd like to share Candlepin with, or anybody you'd like to share Candlepin with, we'd love for them to watch, tune in, and join. All right, Sonia and Karen both finish out their second box. Karen is at an 18, Sonia is at an 18.
It's like New York. No one gets out of New York.
Really good energy in this building today. Going from 25 to 18. Alright, so you got a spare, Karen 10. I'm sorry, Sonia got a spare, and Karen got a 9. John. Hi Helen, thanks for tuning in. Sonia gets a 6 on her fill. Karen just can't quite get that headband back on. When you're in elimination style like this, you really need those marks. Hopefully she can try and pull out a big second half. Oh, almost. Hi Chris, thanks for tuning in. Hi Dimitri. Karen finishes with a 46, Sonia with a 52. All right, John and Corey are up. John is on the left in the Kendrick Lamar t-shirt. Corey is on the right in the teal sports whip shirt. Sports polo. Hi Kyle, thanks for tuning in. Oh, nice ball. John almost answers. Both of them have setups for good spares. And Corey gets the spare, followed by John.
My father used to raise
Corey gets a 9 fill. John gets a 7 fill. Both again have good shots for spares. And Corey gets the spare, 29 in the second box. John just misses. Every pin is going to count. And he gets the 10. Corey gets a fill. Not a lot of pins for John on that first ball, but he can still mix it up and get a spare. It's a hard thing to swallow when you go through those tiny holes. Corey gets a 9. John gets a 7. John with a 34 is 3. Corey with a 46 for 3. It's a break. John a little off to the left. Needs to get back on that head and he's just shy to the left of the head pin. If you can get it, you can run the score down. Corey gets the 10, making it a 56 in the fourth.
Oh yeah, all right.
John gets a 9. One more box to finish this round out.
We don't have any lines.
So he's fun.
I went to
Oh, okay, I was like, well, no,
Corey with a 7 drop. John with a 2.
we'll get there eventually.
Hi Bernie, thanks for tuning in. Hi Richard, thanks for tuning in.
Every app I feel like you see a harder this year.
And Corey gets the spare.
Preferences and stuff like that. That's awesome, man.
John just cannot seem to get back on that head pin. It's been a tough first game. See if he can get a good out for this one. And he gets a 6, finishing out with a 49. Or, I'm sorry, a 5, so a 48.
just get involved in like everything we can and just make the best of it, you know. You know, it's just lobster. Yeah.
And after this game, we'll go from 25 down
Well,
to
when he gets here, you want to know.
25 to 18, 9 to 6 to 3.
I actually don't know what the price is right now.
7 teams will be eliminated from this round. Everybody's just trying to get one more point than the other person.
Oh, maybe Megan loves it, yeah.
John gets a spare while Celeste gets a 60. John is on the left on lane 1. Celeste is on the right on lane 2.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure he gonna test how stinky it is. No, there's been a few times, yeah.
They never seem to get that when it's a phone.
I feel like David and his boss are pretty good about that because I could be like, just bring them home, Dave. Like, just bring the rules. He's like, no, we need that.
Which is possible.
Yeah. But every once in a while he's like, yeah, that's it's a very interesting industry. And it's so funny because like he had a business degree from Norwich, and instead of doing anything with that, he was like, no,
I want to talk.
yeah. So he should be here in about 10 minutes. Oh my God.
John got a 5 on his spare, 8 in a 7 box, putting him at a 73 through 7. Celeste is at a 69 through 7.
Yeah, and he's even younger than I am. He was, when I graduated in college in 2013. I think he graduated college in 2017. Yeah, he's turning 30 this year. Yeah, so he's a baby. Yeah.
Hi, Courtney. Thanks for watching. Hi, Steven.
You never know, right? Yeah, let me see. I'm just checking how far out he is.
Hi, Nathan.
Because I'm like, yes, you have to be there.
Just shy of the head pin.
That's not his turn.
Sometimes you just need a hug to feel better, you know? Celeste with a 77, John with an 83. Both hit 9s in box 9, putting John at a 92, putting Celeste at an 86. John gets the spare in box 10. Celeste finishes her game with a 92. John will throw his one ball to finish out his game, and then Faye will be on the left and Rick will be on the right.
I feel much better up here. You know, I get it down and just go out and go.
Gets a 7 to fill out a 109.
I just told Dave, I was like, I made a friend. She's a Norwich graduate.
Hi, Deanna. Hi, Allie. Thanks for watching.
I guess that.
There's not a lot of it.
But like, it's very frequent. They would say that it's not
Joey over here on the right, that was just fully finished off with a 133. Putting him and Glennis at 234 for their total. Next to them is Andy and Jason. They have a 224 for their total.
So then we ended up going into fishing. I'm sure he'll tell you the story, but then he was like, well,
Rick finishes out his 6 box with a 9, putting him at 66. Faye finishes out with an 8, putting her at 61. Great ball for it. Just missed that corner pin for a strike. Nice ball for Faye. Just not too much action going on. Rick gets the spare. Faye tries to answer. Just not quite. Hi Richard, thanks for tuning in. It's an exciting atmosphere today. It's bowling alley. Right, Rick's in his spare. He gets a 6 mil. Puts him at a 82. Faye answers with a strike. Putting her at an 80. Rick gets gutter ball.
I thought this one was really funny with
And he gets the 2 to finish off his box for a 9.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, but
That's not hard to find.
don't you be too far. I know his shirt is off. I'll be back.
Faye gets one more ball, thankfully. Wasn't a great first ball, but make up for it, and Rick gets the spare. Right on the head pin, and she gets it. Faye's at 100 in her 9 box on a spare. 1 box to go. Rick is at a 102. His 9 boxes there with 1 to go. Rick gets a 5 bill. Faye gets a 7 bill. Call for Faye.
Yes!
She gets a spare again. Rick finishes out with a 9, putting him at a 116. Celeste and Rick total, putting him at a 208.
Hey, bring out. Bring out.
Faye gets a 3, putting her at a 120. Puts them at a 229. Fantastic. All right, Karen and John need some marks up in here. Everybody is rolling very, very well. All the marks up on these boards and these final scores are 90s, 100s, all the way up to a 133 in this corner. Just missing the head. If you're just tuning in, we're at Manchester, New Hampshire at Lakeside Lanes for a doubles tournament. Mixed doubles scratch. What you bowl is your score, no handicap added. We bowled the first 5 games to make the top 25 qualify. We are now doing a elimination style bracket. We went from 25 to 18, which means after this round, 7 teams will be eliminated. It's starting to look like you're going to do at least 200 this first game. Between your pair, stay in the mix. Right on the head, but it's just not enough. Sonia's at a 62 and on her 7th box. Erin is at a 53 and on her 7th box. Sonia gets the 10. Erin gets a 7. Hi Olivia, thanks for viewing. Hi Michelle. Sonia just gets 1. Nice on the head pin hit by Karen and split right down the middle. She is stuck on these 7s this round. And there she has 1 more ball. We should get out of the 7. And she can't. 2 boxes left. Mel. Thanks for tuning in. Again, another good hit by Karen. She's getting nothing on the board.
We had all my chores planned out for today. Most of it done. I got the tuck away.
Similar splits here. And nothing for Sonia. And Karen gets nothing as well. Sonia gets the 2. And Karen gets 2. All right. These ladies need some marks in this last box. Really going to be relying on their partners. Good ball, Sonia gets the spare. Karen will finish with 82. It's almost 20 points under her average. Everybody has a bad day. The important thing is to remember that it's just one game. And the other thing is, this is a doubles, which means John could roll crazy this half. They could stay in this game. We have John up on the left on lane 1, Corey in lane 2 on the right.
Every fucking shot that I have, I need that fucking right here.
John starting strong with a strike. Corey out with a 9 and a 7 fill. He gets 2 balls under that, which means he can still get a spare. Corey tries, can't quite get it. And he gets a 5 fill. Corey gets a 9. John gets a 10. Very, very difficult staying in tournaments without any marks. That's where it separates you. Oh, real punch for Corey. see what John can do with this one. Tough box for Corey with a 6. John taking a 9. John can still get 2 marks. Could still get the spare here.
I've never been. That was my first time this past season. It was a little tough. I had a lot of splits. It's more splits than here.
It's beautiful. As just replaced that last year.
New pins are a little bit of a challenge. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, yeah, but if you would have rolled
Just off.
something, or if I would have, we would have been out. So, and ending with that mark was huge. That was huge, ending with that mark. Which I had better than a 3 fill, but
And he gets the
I'm not
10.
picking. I want to come on. Yeah.
Folks, it looks like we're not going to make it to the elimination round today. Unfortunately, Karen and John are not getting the marks that they need to stay in this race with these 116s, 133s,
So I was like, I was ready.
124s,
I have to
141. Wow, wow, wow.
I was so concerned about everything. And then I was
Every day is a different day. And then the next one, they may be on top the whole time. That's the excitement of this game. You never know what's going to happen. Hola, Francis.
I'm perfect example. He knows I've been really lousy on our summer league.
See if John can get the spare here.
I have a 98 average.
And he does.
Yeah, that's where Dave
Don't know.
So Dave just
Or it's probably not enough to keep us in this challenge, but it's nice to have right in that last box.
Oh, that's right.
we're not married yet. Yeah.
I knew when you said it, I knew I wouldn't go because I've seen it, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Murray finishes off with a 116. What a way to go out with a 106. John and Karen will finish with a 188. She's not going to make the qualifier. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate everyone watching. Again, please like our YouTube channel. We need 50 people to follow our YouTube channel in order for us to have enough followers to go live. It's JD Bowl Candlepin. I'm sorry. JDBOWLCANDLEPIN. JD Bowl Candlepin.
I sometimes feel better when you